One of our favorite activities to do during the summertime is hiking, and one of the best places to do it is Beaver Creek. Joining me from the Beaver Creek Hiking Center is Sharon Dale. Welcome, Sharon.
Thank you.
So, one of the things I like about hiking around Beaver Creek is there are so many options, both in terms of altitude gain and difficulty.
There is, and our center at the Adventure Center there is a great place to come and get advice about what you want to do. I mean, you can hike a mile, you can hike 14 miles. I mean, it's huge. It's all kinds of options.
We were on the Five Senses Trail for a little bit yesterday, and I think that's a really good option for really little guys. In fact, I saw a lot of families on that trail.
That is one of our premier take family trails on, especially with all the signs about the five senses and how you use those when you're hiking.
Absolutely. So before I forget though, you're in the hiking center, which is in the Adventure Center.
Correct.
How do people find you?
Easiest way is we're 2 escalators up from the ice rink level,
Okay.
and we're up next to Starbucks is always a good reference to find us.
Okay.
And 1 escalator right down from Centennial Lift.
Okay, so you're right there in the thick of things, easy to find. In addition to giving people advice about hikes, though, but you guys also do guided hikes.
We do guided hikes. Anywhere from a 2 to 3 hour hike, our free hike at the top of Centennial every day at 11, and then we can go and climb one of the 14ers. We have permits for 10 of them.
You've got a 14er hike coming up soon, don't you?
On Wednesday is our first guided 14er. It's if anybody that can join us, just sign up the day before, and we're going to go to Mount Sherman, which is one of the easiest ones. So if you haven't done a 14er and you've always wanted to, this would be a really easy one, just because of the distance that we're going to cover.
Kind of ease yourself into that, but then have that pat on your back that you've actually done a 14er. So one of the things I like about Beaver Creek is the variety in terms of intensity. So I did the village to village trail the other day, but I did the easiest one. And I think the next time I want to bump it up to the next higher level. A little bit longer, right? And a little bit higher in altitude.
Yeah, we've got all kinds of options available. Best thing to do is come by the hiking center and we can go over the map with you and highlight things for you, or even better, we can guide you on it, because as things get longer and steeper, one of the things we do is able to show you ways to make those things easier.
I've noticed a lot of people are using the poles now. It seems like, 5 or 6 years ago, nobody was using those. Do you recommend those?
Big time. We've used Lecky hiking poles trekking poles for over 16 years. And that relationship, I mean, all of us can't believe how much it has saved our knees, hips, lower back, any kind of those issues. Plus, it gives you a little upper body workout, which you wouldn't normally get when you're hiking.
Well, when we did our hike, it was a relatively long one, first time for me with the poles, and I think I would have liked gloves. Not that I want people to have to start buying more and more equipment. Hiking should just be something you pull on your shoes and you go out the door. But if it had been a shorter hike, we were out there for about 3.5 hours, I think I would have wanted some gloves.
Yeah, as long as a lot of people don't put that strap on properly.
Maybe that was my problem.
That could have been the problem. Another reason why having a guide can really help make things easier, because they're lined with fleece, so they should have been okay. I've used them for 16 years on 14ers everywhere and have never had any issues with my hands. So.
Okay, so we already talked about where to find you. Are you guys open every day?
We're open every day, 9 in the morning till 4:30 in the afternoon.
Thank you so much for joining me. This has been Sharon Dale with the Beaver Creek Hiking Center. Stay tuned. We've got Ashley with Epic Morning, and we have more weather coming up.